Shall? Are you good?
And we're up.
I can give you some flame hot Cheetos.
Hey!
Well done.
Tradition.
Weeks in the coming.
Hey!
I'm nervous, y'all.
As well you should be. I'm nervous for you.
Okay. It's weird having my character sheet up.
Having what?
It's weird having my character sheet up over
Yeah, I
there.
bet. Fierce, who the fuck is Fierce?
It's like I have to remember how rogues work. Okay. Do we have a recap plan from the last one? Or?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm finalizing.
Still writing.
Here we go. Oh wait, even better. That's much better.
Even more better.
Okay. From December 1st,
Oh boy.
2024.
It's a while ago.
Bedtime stories, dreams of the past, and child-sized skeletons in the closet. We debated the moral implications of killing children and unburying bodies. Anna opened up about her past and the treachery of the Thundering Irons, as well as her complicated past actions, mostly of killing a child. Red visited Zabilna's room, where she penetrated and pushed into the recesses of his mind, wherein he found memories of his marriage to Alessandra and relived the horrid moments of losing his family. Red discovered there was a letter from his past written by Alessandra, and that Brandon's an asshole.
Brandon.
We took 2 turns of standing watch. Dahlia reassured Veers that Zabilna and Sue can be trusted to help us. Zav and I awakened my mother's necklace, when we were interrupted by Elkhorn's friends banging pots, attempting to goat Zabilna, who showed up and put them in their places. Quite literally. By casting a wish spell, banishing them back to Orth. We went back to bed. End of session.
A night's rest achieved.
Hooray!
After the midnight.
Finally.
After the midnight interruption and subsequent memory wipe and expulsion of Strongheart and the rest of Valor's Call by Zabilna. You begin to gather your belongings and make yourselves ready for the tasks ahead.
Making ourselves ready for that.
No. It doesn't work, I'm sorry.
For some time, the only sounds in the room are the changing and adjusting of armor, the rolling and stuffing of fabric, knapsacks, or the rattle of bags of various items brought or collected on your adventure. In this relative silence, you all reflect on the conversations and happenings of the previous evening. Zeretic's memories returned, and the discovery of the letter from his late wife, Elisande, and the new questions of the protective magic he had returned with from the demons of the abyss, and the revelation that the attack upon his home came from devils of the 9 hells, and how the two might relate. Veer's new understanding of his identity as a mystic, a people lost to time, seemingly by choice, and the odd sense of guilt and responsibility at causing his compatriots to jump randomly through time.
Yeah, jerk.
Dahlia's desire to set out on her own and the conflict she now has at the possible leaving of her mother, now that her grandmother, Baba Yaga, has fully returned to herself, and not yet knowing entirely what that means. Dahlia's concern over what and who the ancient hag will be now that she has unified all the separate experiences of both her light and dark set upon the world in the forms of Sue and the 3 hags of the Hourglass Coven. Eric's infant memories, bringing him the final pieces together to allow him and Zav to reveal the awakened state of his mother's necklace, as well as the memory revealing his mother's name to him for the first time, L'Ariel. Zav's moral question of the possibility of resurrection, and the outstanding offer from Zabilna to restore Cutlass's body, in stasis, so that the group could choose to resurrect if his spirit were at a time willing, or perhaps an opportunity at a proper burial for their friend and comrade. Anna has taken the night to rest and prepare herself
For death.
and prep Revivify, so she would be properly set to attempt to save the life of the child she murdered after the massacre of her people. As the others gather their things, she sits, her eyes darting across some of her items. The serpent scale armor, the frostbrand scimitar, whose finished existence is now explained. Over to the dread helm taken off of Warduke. And finally, to her hand axe. There your eyes fixate, and then dilate as you're lost in the thoughts and memories of its use. Veers approaches you slowly. Where are you now?
At an impasse. In order to get what I want, I have to do something I don't. And not only that, but be ordered to do so by a former tyrant.
What do you want?
I want to find them.
And he looks back over toward the others for a moment.
I can see you guys like.
And he leans in. I believe she offers you an opportunity of something else you want. You know I think you want to know.
Redemption.
It's not fair coming from her, you're right. But it's an opportunity. It's something a part of you has wanted for a long time.
I don't think I deserve it.
Do you think she deserves it?
Mother. Get away from the TV!
No fights.
Stop it.
Just hearing the.
Oh, it's
He has been a pest.
On one.
Get away from there.
Yeah.
Go away. Go on. No, seriously, I'm done. Go. Go on. Go. Go.
Someone hug him against his will. That usually gets him to go away.
Stop it. Okay.
Stop
Through
it.
there.
Get some help.
Get some help. Stop it.
Stop it.
Yes, let's interrupt this deep moment for berating of the cat. Okay. Re-entering scene. So he asked, do you think she deserves it?
The child or the tyrant?
The child. I care not for the tyrant. Her rules are her domain. Again, I believe she presents us with an opportunity, but I will be happy to be away from here.
It depends on what that child will do. What decisions she would make. if she would follow in her filth's footsteps. I can hardly deny that it seems within their nature anyway.
We've known more than a few that are not of their ilk.
The exceptions are not the rule. If the child stays here and cannot leave, then yes. Then the child will be her problem. I don't agree about letting her loose. She's not aware of the terrors that I've occurred with my own hands. And if she knew, what decisions would she make? Would she embolden them? Try and stop me from seeking out justice? Atone for her kind's sins?
Her decisions, when that happens, will be hers, and the repercussions of them will be hers to bear. But I don't think we can judge her for the possibilities.
So I'm trying to do it so quietly. It's like
I'm over here trying not to be like. I'm taking it over here going.
That was hilarious. I love it.
I was waiting for someone to go.
We're actors.
I guess we'll have to find
This is
out
what we get for a room full of actors.
whether I want to or not.
He kind of nods and sits with you for a minute as you finish packing away your items. Is there any other conversations or anything that people are doing?
I'm good.
After all that stress, he's out.
Nice.
So-
That's it.
Who's leading off down to the ballroom?
Ah, hell, I guess I will.
I'll be last.
Fair.
Severe's is going to stay next to Anna. So you're up front. You can basically do 2 and 2, sort of down. Who's front and who's the 2 middle?
Not
I
usually
guess
on
I guess
top.
I'll be in the middle.
Okay.
Can I walk side by side with Zav?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 and 2 is
Yep. Okay. Great.
okay. So
2 me.
Okay. So the rest of you kind of watching the progress from Anna and sensing that she's ready. Zav takes the lead and Eric falls in next to him as you all traverse through the hallways and over to the steps downward.
Into the thick of it.
I'm fucking sick of it.
I'm fucking sick of it.
I'm fucking sick of it.
Lock that. So, what I had.
Always more cheese.
This is a merc. You cheese here. I think that almost all of our snacks do include cheese of some kind.
Oh no.
Dairy.
Oh no. Arnar.
So as you traverse down the staircase together and enter into the room, you see Zybilna standing next to the cauldron, kind of staring into the contents, contemplating, waving her hands every so often. She seems to be deep in thought, and takes her a moment or so to look up and notice that you've all arrived. Please. Ushers the rest of you into the room. Bring people in.
Please. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Zoom.
So,
Eat fastest book, boy.
As we... It's too funny to me not to do this.
Oh no.
As we enter the room, can I pull Anna aside for a second?
Oh god.
you can certainly try.
Roll a strength check.
I just kind of like
Roll persuasion.
wait till everyone else has entered and then like kind of motion like...
If you have any details about what you dreamt about, I don't want to hear it.
No. I wanted to say that I know this is going to be difficult, and I wanted to offer my support or help if I can. And then I reach into the hole, and I pull out a black sack of doorknobs, and I go,
What am I supposed to do with that?
you know, and I take it and I do like...
Oh god, no.
I don't know if she can take that with her on her journey.
Keep it on you instead. When I seek it, you can give it to me then.
I put it back in the hole.
You just hear this as it drops.
I was trying to think of anything that I could give you as a like
Bag.
a symbol of trying to help. Yeah, that
Here, have some doorknobs.
I stole these.
So while that happens, Beers is kind of taking a few steps ahead and then kind of pauses, noticing the two of you wants to have a conversation. He also kind of turns, trying not to show too much of a chuckle or a laugh at the exchange. And Zybilna
Excuse me.
takes a look around the room at all of you. Looks over to Zoretic and kind of notices the sword. Looks over at Zav and recalls the belt. Looks over at Anna and sees the helm. Are you carrying that like on your belt or?
Yeah.
Okay, so sees the helm from Warduke. You. And she kind of gestures for you to approach her.
I saunter forward.
Oh, what?
Saunter.
I believe you may find this of use. And she opens her cloak and pulls out the sword that she took off of Strongheart.
Ooh. Thank you.
And she begins to sort of hold it forward, and she is running her hand across it for a moment, and then she pauses and looks over at Veers. There's new power in you. Can you identify it? And she holds the sword out to him. And He's kind of confused for a second. I don't understand. There's magic in you. I believe you can identify this. And she reaches to a necklace that she has and unclasps it. A strand of pearls. And takes one off and hands it to Veers. Take this and hold it above the blade. And just attempt to press further into it to gain understanding from it. And he looks rather awkward, but does as she shows. It's a well-made blade, but there's more to it. There's definitely magic here, and you can see there's a bit of flash of arcane energy from his hands over the weapon. He looks to you and he says, I think you'll find this easier to attack and more damaging than your previous weapons. But, and he kind of draws back for a second. And he looks at Zavilna. Can it really? And she smiles. Yes.
What?
The sword itself is sentient.
No. 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 No.
But I don't sense any ill means from it. In fact,
Would you like to kill
The
some
one-
evil today?
the one bit of magic the sentience holds is the ability to revivify somebody once a day.
Can I roll for insight?
Against Veers?
Oh, I thought that was the Bilna talking.
He's the one doing the identify. He's the one who cast the spell, which is also new to all of you. that he
Gotcha.
can-
Okay. I thought it was the Bilna talking. I'm like, bullshit.
Oh, that's a weapon of incredible power.
Holds it forward and it calls itself steel.
It calls itself steel. Boring ass name.
Steel.
The name of this item.
Well, what-
Tell me about that.
Why me?
I can't use it. It's a long sword. I think having as many members of our group able to perform Revivify as possible is useful.
It's come in handy.
I'm
And
honored.
these other three have already taken spoils from the palace, I believe.
What belt do I have? I thought you would put it in my inventory.
Oh, I may have messed it up. I'll check it here in a little bit. But it's a belt of
It's like
something
strength,
giant
right?
Strength. Yeah.
It's supposed to be even better
Belt
than the
of
gauntlets.
hell giant strength. So yeah, if it's not there, you can add it. Because it should say in the description that it gives a plus, or it takes your strength to 21.
Wait.
The gauntlets were only at 19.
Yep.
In a feeling of guilt, I'm gonna turn to Zabilna real quick. Be like, I know that there's the rule of reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Yes.
I'd like to offer you something, but I also am racked with guilt as it is yours. And I reach into the hole and I pull out the blue gem that has the cracked Z in it that contains her desire to be queen and rule over lesser beings.
I am very appreciative, and she kind of waves her hand, and it comes out of your hand and into the air.
I also offer another gift, though. Would you prefer it be banished from this plane? For at some point, we will leave this place.
I believe it is best to keep this close. And I'm thankful that you have revealed this, as over time it may have corrupted you. I keep these sealed away here, not only for my own protection and edification, but also for others. And she kind of raises her hand and it floats off back to where it was locked before.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Find your dad.
Have fun
Thanks,
storming
Mr.
the
Norman.
Sorry.
That's what I was
Thanks.
referencing.
But much of what I do here is my serving reciprocity to you, as you all have done myself and Prismeer a great service. There are no obligations for you.
Give this sort of little twirl and I put it. Does it have a scabbard?
Yes.
Great. And I put it back in its scabbard.
No, you just have to leave it out to
It's
rest.
Seems dangerous. I see why Revivify is built in.
It's so that someone else can revivify you when you inevitably fall
Stab
and stab
yourself.
yourself.
Meanwhile, I
with
look
it.
at the sword. I'm just thinking, like, do you stab it to revivify someone?
Okay. I've
Find out.
For fuck's
I've
sake.
added that to your inventory.
Oh, fantastic.
It would need to be equipped. It also needs to be
Attuned.
attuned, and it takes about an hour to attune.
Okay.
Actually, while I'm in this, let me see if I can.
Fine, I'll take the 2.
Zav, did you add that, or do you want
I
to-
did. I did just add it.
Cool. That's done then. Close that out. Cool.
20 amount of strength is ridiculous. I'm basically Hulk.
Basically.
Puts on the belt and all of a sudden just.
Turns green.
Oh.
Oh, you're already green, aren't you?
I'm already green.
Have you all made a decision in regards to your friend?
No.
Leave him
Um,
Guess we're leaving him be for now.
be. What comes from Earth must return.
I just got Revivify.
It's not a
He's
strong enough.
past date.
Revivify will work on him.
Right. But I guess what I'm saying is that not all things are going to be final if we're...
Eventually they will be. It is inevitable. Death. It is a part of the cycle. We must not abuse it.
I miss him.
He belongs in your memory, where he should stay.
Again, to be clear, the spell would not bring him back. It would only create his body in a stasis. If you wished to bring him back, if he wished to return, which he must for the spell to work, it would make it possible. But you do not have to cast it, and it can persist for up to 100 years. And if you decide to set him back to the earth, you may do so with the body as well. But I am, and she pulls the necklace back out. It's like, I am also happy to return this to you if you would rather simply keep.
Question. Is it possible to receive a scroll of said spell?
How do I say this? You're too dumb.
She ponders it for a moment and does sort of gauge you.
I kind of stand up a little bit straighter.
The spell that I would have to use to create his new body is very powerful magic. It is an 8th level spell. Your natural abilities likely would never exceed 5th level from the path that you are choosing. That does not mean you could not attempt to read the scroll, but there is a decent chance that the reading would end in failure and the scroll would simply vanish. You would have to find another powerful wizard to cast the magic more assuredly.
Does this seem an agreeable compromise? That we may not be ready now, but there may be a time we are, or to at least reserve the ability to change our minds later?
Perhaps. You already know what my opinion is. Leave it to others.
I'm gonna let Zav decide.
Veers turns to you and if we were ever to bring Cutlass back, it would be your magic that would fulfill that possibility. I personally don't see it as besmirching his memory to have a full body rather than a piece, but I also will abide by your decision on the matter.
100 years?
Yes, the body is set within a container and is preserved without loss for 100 years. And Veers kind of cocks his head. Actually, we had a question, and he turns to Bella. I'm not sure if you would know this. Baba Yaga, your mother, she provided us a room at her inn that stays with us, but we can only access for a matter of hours out of the day. What happens to things that are left there? And Isabella considers for a moment. She would best know of her magics, but my understanding is that the temporary connection is the link between the room, but the room itself does persist. No living creature would be able to remain in the room, but objects should persist there. And not to be indelicate, but
he's not
It's not alive.
He is not alive, and so he would not be considered a living creature to be expelled from the room. The container should remain there if you would like to.
If nothing else, it's a better way to honor him if we were to have a place dedicated to him. And my personal belief being having a preserved body that we could have in some kind of room, or at that point, why not? It'd be a shrine to him. As opposed to desecrated, abandoned corpse.
All right. For your sake.
She takes the necklace. Once we are done here, I will put my full effort to it. I have prepared the spell. It takes a little bit of time, but I should be able to complete it within an hour once we are done here.
Thank you.
What the fuck is that face?
No. Hey, don't touch my corgi socks. I just wanted to be like, what have you done?
Anna disapproves.
Are you ready?
He gave me the puppy dog eyes. I can't read. And I failed my save against the puppy dog eyes.
It was a 99 roll.
He's got the beard now. It's very
And the
small.
beard, yeah. Oh.
The beard.
Let's get this over with.
And she kind of waves her hand, and there's a chime that you can actually hear throughout the palace.
Oh, God, I didn't realize it was that chime.
And a moment later, Thinnings enters the room. And she looks at him, pauses for a moment, and turns back to you. And then also to Veers. Would the two of you join me for tea? I believe it will help. Thinnings, the tea of Elysium, please. Thinnings kind of... Are you sure, mistress? Yes. The tea of Elysium, please. He bows.
Persephone approves.
Leaves the room. You asked that I try to lessen any potential harm that may come during this. I've spent the night working on it, but I have come to a solution. And she kind of looks at Veers. The spell will likely work better if the magic it is cast from is involved. I would ask that you join us in this. Any harm that would occur would be split equally between the three. However, your compatriot would remain here with us, and your other companions would be able to heal him as things are happening.
You packed some healing spells, right?
Bitch, I'm a cleric. Healing spells are always
And
prepared.
Veers immediately says, I agree.
You sure do like changing plans, don't you?
This is the best that I could do to lessen potential damage to you.
I'm sure it is.
I understand your distrust of me. Perhaps it will help to alleviate some of the fears that with your companion involved, he will also have a sense of control. And he will be able to stop this if he so desires. If you do not trust me, you can trust him.
Excuse me.
Regardless if you're involved, I won't trust anything. Let's get this over with.
And Thinnings returns to the room just as the conversation is ending. As you requested, and he holds a tray with 3 glasses, and Zabilna begins to reach for one, and then looks to you. Whichever you would like.
I'm sweating. I'll take the third glass.
Pick up the third.
My hands are sweating. These weak arms are heavy.
Mom spaghetti.
Veers picks up one. Isabella takes the last. And she goes ahead and drinks. Veers, once he sees, so she's drinking drinks as well. Do you?
Is there a role of like investigation to see what I pick up from this?
You can smell it. Would be, yeah, it's an investigation.
Natural 20.
Hey!
26.
There is a lovely mint scent that comes off of the tea. From your experience with poisons and other objects, there's nothing explicit to it. There's nothing that would indicate harm. And I'll say, with the natural 20, you also kind of like traced your finger along the edge a little bit to touch it, and it's hot. It's tea, but it's not so hot that it scalds, and there's a slight tingle on your finger as you make contact, but it's rather pleasant, actually.
She'll hesitate for a second and take a small sip before committing and drinking. Sorry.
You're good.
As you take the first drink, Sibylla begins explaining that the tea is made from some flowers taken from the fields of Elysium, which is a plane of gods overseeing an alternate world to yours. As it touches your lips and tongue, you do get this initial mint flavor and the warmth. And it's calming, soothing. And then that gives way to what would Anna's most fond nostalgic moment be? Something that would make her happy.
Playing with the other children, trying to have their first steps at wild shaping and maybe only a feather popping out, disappearing.
And those memories come to you very firmly. And it's comforting and soothing. And you have to struggle a little bit not to smile.
You're still wearing the mask, right? No one will see.
Yeah.
Please roll 3d6 temporary hit points.
That's the cube.
The cube, yeah.
The QB.
Yep, the sugar cube.
Shit, all fours.
Hell yeah.
12.
12 10 points.
Here's got 8.
95. Okay.
Um,
Because I can't.
39? 39? Yeah, yeah.
Yoy.
Yoy!
We're fucking weird.
You love us.
So she begins to direct you. Veer says it. He nods. Stand in front of Anna. Place your arms on her shoulders.
Okay, that's his thing.
I taught him that.
As the spell is cast,
Fucking mute.
most of you
Mute.
will leave to the time that you jump to.
Yeah.
There will be a small piece of you still here, a shadow, if you will, much like Veers when he visited you at the inn. That will be our remaining connection to you, and will hopefully allow you to realize your present self at moments as you travel time.
Well, I suppose Sanctuary would work on Veers for this, would it? To basically make him not take damage.
Sanctuary would be if something's attacking.
Yeah.
It usually saves. You could put it onto Veers and see if it makes any difference. But
yeah. I don't think it would work. I feel like it's like a direct attack against the warden.
I would just get ready for healing and be done with it.
Yep, keep my spell slots for actual.
so, Zybilna leans to Veers. If you could please connect us. And he kind of nods. And
Got me worried with those dice rolls there for a second.
Pulls out an HDMI cable, connects.
So
shared headphone pieces for everyone.
there are now 5 hours of connection from Veers with the group, including Zybilna.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He's again more the focal point, so you're not getting like a direct connection to her, but
Yeah, still.
We're racist against Faye.
She's not a mean girl.
Can't sit with that. She's not wearing pink.
You can only put her hair in a ponytail once a week, so I guess you picked today.
so Veers places his hands on your shoulders, and Zybilna at his back has the wand and is hovering it just behind him. And she looks to you. Try to concentrate on the time that you want to go to, and we will attempt to find the right level of magic to take you there.
When you come
I'm going to actually adjust this. Veers facing
I can't
this
take
way.
anything fucking serious.
Anna facing Veers. And then where would the rest of you like to be?
Probably,
Next to Veers.
yeah, like between Anna and Veer's other side, yeah. Yeah.
Are we going with her?
No.
Nope.
No, I'm just ready
Just
to heal.
where would you like to be in the room?
The room where it happens.
You are all connected though, so it is like you get the sense that this is probably going to be very visual for all of you.
Oh boy.
I've got some healing stuff too. I'll stand on the other side of yours.
Okay.
And Anna.
I'll stand next to Zav, I guess. If I touch you, it's because I'm healing you.
I'll stand.
I'm not being a creep.
Do you say that in character? Just so I know.
I'll stand close
Sure,
to
yeah,
Anna
I'll say
as
that to
well.
her in character, yeah.
You'll just hear an audible sigh.
Yeah, Zybilna said, her shadow will not, unfortunately, be able to receive healing
Oh.
until she returns back to us.
Keep your eye on the Fey Witch.
Okay.
That's why you're gonna stand
I'll
like
or no, other side, sorry.
like here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I have to pee.
Go pee.
And if you want some french fries, get some french fries.
Get the first bath.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, bro.
Music
But
change.
wait. There's more. No.
Call now.
It's a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No!
Into the thick of it.
Oh God.
Into the thick of it.
I'm fucking sick of it. I don't like this shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
As you all position,
Position.
and you begin to focus, Zabilna, you see some of the arcane power from her through the wand, and she touches it very lightly to Veer's back. And there's a surge of power through him, through his hands, under your shoulders. Please roll a wisdom save for me.
Hey.
Your mom's a wisdom save.
Just a wisdom saving throw? No, no. Okay. 13.
Yep. So you... 7 reduced by half. So because you saved to 3. So we each take 1 point.
Of damage.
Of damage on this first.
We all take one.
No, the 3 of us. So Veers,
Okay.
Zabilda, and Anna all take.
Quick, heal him!
She's gonna fucking kill us if she yells a scratch.
Yeah, you can all basically just barely perceive that.
It sounds like God of War.
A little bit.
I need to get through. I have that for PSP right now, and I'm trying to make my way through that.
Make my way.
I just wanted one, but I guess I'll
I know.
take
Every
3.
time I try to grab
Okay.
one, I feel like I get a whole bunch.
What you doing, baby? You just headbutting the chair over and over.
Mm-hmm. A fruit pear.
Pickle does that too.
Oh.
He just headbutts it over.
A turd that's been, not behaving today is now behaving.
That's
Now you
Because he's
jinxed
next
him.
to you and he doesn't want to disappoint you.
Hi, Alphonse. You don't want to disappoint me. Yeah. Hi, baby.
All I know is I missed something funny.
Maybe more.
I think it was some comment about the wisdom save. So, the first bit is yours.
Your mom is a wisdom
Your
save.
mom's a wisdom
It
save.
took 1 point of damage, and I said, quick, heal him!
Powerful.
Yep.
Right, Alphonse? Quick, heal him.
Picked the wrong time to eat
Yeah.
a
Sorry.
gummy worm. There's darkness that lingers for a time before I can see myself through my younger appearance. Only I can't make any movement of my own. It's as if my sense of awareness is the only thing I can perceive, while something else drives my body forward.
You're playing in a field of grass. You're young. Too young, you think, for a moment, though you don't understand why. I'm going to catch you! And you squeal in delight, turning to run, but your mother's already upon you. You squeal and giggle uncontrollably as she tickles you. You can't help but smile at getting caught. As she helps you up after, you notice your tribe's leader, your new Kulpa, in the distance, returning from his hunt, smiling, with 2 tall human men accompanying him, talking excitedly. You see flashes of the evening, many of your group discussing things with these visiting men. You remember a great feast and an announcement of working with a group of all these humans. She's too far back, well before the
Needed
event.
microwaving them.
We need to adjust.
It was cold.
And Zabilna presses a little bit more magic into the wand through Veers. You're pulled back into darkness for a moment. Roll another wisdom save for me, please.
Does she
I
get
cast
does she get,
guidance!
question? Does she get +3 on saves since I'm near her physical body?
You're not near her physical body, just her shadow.
Oh.
It's not enough.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Guidance.
Good checking, though.
Guidance will
Yeah.
help
Can
her
I
with
roll
these
my
things.
inspiration?
God damn it!
Because I gifted everyone something.
Yeah, use your inspiration.
If you want.
Yeah, because I rolled real low. That's 16.
It's
16.
probably okay.
Okay.
It sounded like too many dice.
Too many dice.
Too many dice.
Too many dice can spoil the roll.
So
It's true.
foot and halved to 7, then to split would be
3.5.
Further gun. Further gun.
Half of 7.
I gotta
that would
run.
be
I gotta run.
2.5. Oh, sorry, not half, into thirds.
Would you like a calculator?
So it'd be like 2.3. So you take 2, Veers will take 2, and she'll
Not 20. Jesus
take
Christ.
all 3. So.
What the Jesus Christ was that?
We're all gonna be safe, and we're all gonna have a good time. What the Jesus Christ was that?
Did someone say my name?
What the F was that?
3,
Your sister was turned into a zombie.
3 from that one.
Oh, I was hoping
So
that was hot water.
these first 2, you all kind of notice, like, there's just a tinge of, like, discomfort to Veers, and Zabil makes no move at all.
Bitch.
It's like 8,000 HP.
But so far, everything seems kind of minor for that.
So
Okay.
Minor, I heard.
Give an uneasy look over to Zav.
You're a bit older now. It's maybe 2 years later.
The darkness peels back. I'm sneaking through camp. Things have been going rather well. I've had more to eat and more people around to play with. There have been almost no attacks against the tribe from raiders or goblins since we started working with the humans. It's dark out, and I've snuck away from my parents' tent. I'll get into trouble if I'm found out. But I've always wanted to know what happens when Kolpa and the humans meet. I scurry under the heavy wools and skins of the side, prying my way under and near a pile of items where I'll have some cover. I hear Kolpa and some other men laughing.
This arrangement has worked out well. The protection you provide allows us to collect more harvest and discover more magical materials of the land. And those materials have allowed our smiths to create more fine works, which we, and he kind of nudges his friend, get to sell and trade. Yes, it's been a good arrangement. So far. And you hear the shift in tone and can pick up that there's some tension. The man leans forward. We're getting larger orders from all the business we've been doing. And more skilled men are seeking us out, knowing we have work. We're going to need more resources from you to keep the deal going. And you can hear some trepidation from your Kolpa before suddenly someone grabs your ankles and pulls you back out from under the tent. Strong arms pick you up and start walking you rapidly back towards your home. Your feet sometimes just skim the ground with how fast your father is pulling you
So
along.
fucking short.
Always.
Shut up.
On one great tug, you seem to go flying for a moment, and you're back in the darkness. It's still later than this. Isabella presses a little bit more. Make another wisdom save for me.
Oh no.
14. I thought that was a 1 at first. I'm like,
I did too. When I first saw it, I was like, what?
this is why I like the line in the middle of the 7. It helps.
Mm-hmm.
So 23 and no save. So
Oh, God.
split.
All I wanna do is have some fun.
That's going to be 8 points.
Mm.
You still have an extra help.
No, I'm out.
Oh, you're down to
Yeah, that's taking care of the temporary hit
Is
points.
that bring
Taking care of temporary hit points.
We're done with that. So you're next.
My feet hit the ground on the bank opposite a little stream. I can't take the regular path between camps because that's where Kolpa and Ella are walking. Going to beg, once again, for the food we harvested ourselves. We learned the humans take everything. They've become a locust upon our land. I don't know why. They just don't leave. The humans won't go back to the way things are. Too many of the clan want to ask anyway. Too many miss the way things were when we first joined up and think we can get it back. I don't need to sneak in anymore. I can hear Kolpa and Elat in my mind so long as I'm close enough. And so long as they think about what the humans are saying, I can hear that too. I find a spot in some brush for cover near the ostentatious hut of the human leader.
The voices and sounds of the humans in the camp around you has become not more than an irritating noise, a grating din upon your ears and mind that you just want to go away. But as Kolpa approaches, the clarity of a familiar mind brings you calm and focus. You can feel his tension and sense of and a sense of dishonor and shame coming from Elat for being here just to ask to keep enough to survive. The men in the tent are laughing in that crude and vicious way you've only ever heard from humans and goblins. The laughing stops as they look up and notice Kolpa. What are you doing here? The grain delivery isn't until next week. Or do you have it already? Have you been holding out on us? No. There is enough to be able to deliver to you next week and still have enough to make it through the winter. There's not enough, to be able to deliver to you next week and still be able to make it through the winter. We must talk and find another arrangement. For a second, you feel a flare of anger and almost pick up thoughts directly from some of the humans in the room. But the sounds you hear are nonsensical. You wonder if this is what a human's mind sounds like. It's disgusting. There's a pause before the man gets up, steps forward, and finally responds. Of course. We can't have you all going hungry through the winter. I assume you've already set aside what you need for your own store? Enough for winter? He places a hand on Kolpa's shoulder. Yes, we can still deliver the extra next week. It will be less than agreed, but it's all we can give. I completely understand. We'll just have to do with what's left over once you're all taken care of. And you feel the sense of a sharp pain in your gut. And your hand covers your stomach, but you're fine. There's no injury. It takes you a moment before you realize you're feeling Kolpa's pain. The knife stuck up at the hilt just below his left rib cage. Elat goes to move for the man, but is struck twice from behind by two of the others. And then the carnage truly erupts.
Sorry, this is all pre-written.
Yeah.
From the very beginning.
You're fine. We knew it was coming.
It was just sad.
It gets worse.
I know. Well, I can guess.
There's more. No!
Dear God.
23.
Kolpa is your father, correct?
Kolpa's is
leader, I
the
He's the leader.
Yeah, tribe leader.
So that again is the 8 points of damage.
I don't make a save.
There's no save for this one.
Oh, fuck me.
You can see Veers has definitely been taking a little bit of injury, but he's still okay. He's still doing pretty decent. You feel as your clan leader and high warrior are kicked, beaten, and stabbed repeatedly. It's beyond barbaric. You clench your fists until they're bloody to keep from screaming, wanting to do something, anything to help, but you're barely 7. You slam your eyes shut, too frightened to move in case someone should see you. You hear Kolpa calling out in his mind. If anyone can hear me, please warn the others. Run! And then silence.
Please, I mentally beg. Anyone, hear me. You need to run. Please run.
But you know that it's too far. Much too far to reach your people. The men come storming out of the tent, yelling something about arms. You stay still to your cover as many begin running around, some clambering onto horses and heading back the way Kulpa and Elat had come from. A few moments, an eternity later, you're unsure. You see a chance to bolt from your cover and get out of sight of the camp, and you take it. You sprint as fast as your legs will carry you back across the stream.
Run! Please! You have to run! You have to get...
You feel, before you hear or see anything, pain. A cut at your right shoulder. 2 points. Nope, not 28.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a badass cut, Jesus.
That's a
And
flesh
your arm
wound.
is gone.
But again, it's not you. And then your head swims for a split second as it feels as like someone struck you with a club.
Oh.
Another 2 points. Then you hear the sounds, the screams, the yells of human warriors and whinnies of their horses as they bear down on your people. So,
Oh my god. Too many dice, too many dice.
5 points each on that one.
God, I told her fucking split the damage, bitch.
You scream telepathically to run. You're at the edge of the field now, but you see the men, you see the village under attack, fires everywhere. You pause, scared for yourself. And you begin to rush forward again, and then there's a pain in your chest. Stop! Stay hidden! Stay safe, child. The voice of Kolpa's wife, Zumnia, halts you in your tracks. She's hurt too, but she's giving commands to try to organize enough of a fight for the others to flee. Okat, Himat, Pat, Grayat, keep them away from the southeast at all costs. The rest of you move to the southeast and make your way to the river as fast as you can. Use the river to cover your tracks. Everyone, flee! You too, little one. And you feel her words cut into you as someone twists the dagger in her chest. And that one Isabella just takes. Run away! Far away! Go! Go! Now!
I turn and begin running the opposite direction, away from my home, away from the screams and the fires and all the awful sounds of humanity. As I reach the stream again, I trip, but instead of water, I plunged into darkness again.
That night, just a few hours later, she's almost there. One more wisdom save.
15.
You lied to me. What did I do?
I'm looking at my dice.
Oh. AK-47 now. Stop that. YouTube, don't copyright strike.
10 points on that one.
How's Fear's looking?
Make a perception check.
I'm literally right next to him.
You just...
Yeah, you can see blood is trickling from his nose at this point, and He definitely seems a little worn. He's, I would say, a little bit above half of his hit points at this point. So,
Darkness slowly turns into a faint orange light as I see myself lurking through a campsite, trying not to be perceived by a small group of drunken humans by a fire. And within a blink of an eye, I manage to call quietly into a window, with the humans outside being none the wiser. It is at this point that I know where I am and what's about to happen. I can see myself rummaging quickly through crates to find what would be my axe and my armor. I can feel a sense of adrenaline rush through my body as I hold onto my weapon. But any sense of relief or positive potential I feel is then slowly taken over by an undercurrent of rage as I held onto what was once one of my tribe members, needlessly slaughtered. I can feel my body shaking as I grip the armor tightly, as though Elat was still wearing it. There it is.
Who are you?
I don't remember this, let alone experience it again. I feel my body stand up, gripping the axe tighter, as the rage that was beneath profound sadness had completely washed over me. I see myself rushing forward. No, I think to myself, but I knew it was too late.
now, the moment you make contact, push. Take a hold of her.
Blink. I'm no longer running. I'm lunging through the air at this little girl, axe raised. I close my eyes and swing, and as I feel the axe halt, I push forward, as the voice said, and then there's pain.
Roll an attack with your axe.
Hold on.
And for this, I really only need to know if you get a nat 1 or a nat 20. Because this is a 4-year-old.
It's a 5.
Then it's going to hit. Go ahead and do axe damage.
That's going to be 7.
7, so that will be 2 each.
I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope before any healing gets done when they get back.
Nice.
So,
Blink, blink. I see myself. My younger body in front of me. My mouth. Tried to scream, but nothing comes, as the axe is wildly swung a second time at my soft little neck.
roll a second axe attack.
12.
Yep.
4 points of damage.
So I'll say everyone takes 1 then, and someone will take 2. And then continue.
Blunt force is quickly taken over by a searing sharp pain near the base of my neck and shoulder, as warm liquid rushes out of my mouth and throat. I feel the weapon be violently pulled away from me. It hurts. Hurts! My eyes. No. Her eyes are wide with terror, gripping the wound in an effort to save what couldn't, gasping for air while drowning in my own blood. I'm gonna need to see some cute cat videos after this.
Okay. As you all are watching Sibilna and Veers in this shadow of Anna,
What are you doing, sir?
you hear rage yell, "I'll kill you!" And Sowpig
What
makes an attack on Eric.
What the
What the?
What?
Where did this bitch come from?
Why doesn't she leave us alone?
I thought I killed this bitch.
We killed her twice!
Killed her twice.
What the fuck?
I'm so fucking done with this.
I hate her! Why is she... Why?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So
Get the fuck out. You can't sit with us.
pretty hot.
You're not a fate.
You drown. Okay, so
I'll kill you. You can certainly try.
Eric does a 13 hit.
No, I'm gonna say that's a no.
Does a natural 20 hit.
Oh.
May I use my reaction?
To do
Shield.
natural 20 is gonna hit. There's no block.
Oh, I guess that's fine. Nah. If I add a 5 to my AC, it becomes 21.
No, the natural.
Nat 20. It's a
20,
Oh, I
it's a
see.
29.
Plus. All right. Sorry. Okay.
But
Never mind.
it's a 29, but it's an automatic.
Right,
hit,
yeah.
Automatic crit.
I cannot sit.
Kind of fortunate she didn't think to vengeful bury you
sit
first.
comfortably.
Well, you're
Because the
sitting like a
damage would
munchkin.
be way
like,
worse
just
than
naturally.
I know, this feels better.
Good.
So
Just hurt my knees.
the first attack misses, but the second one she reaches forward and rips into you.
Rips into you.
She's like tearing with her hands.
Oh my God.
Like gripping onto flesh.
Jesus.
Take me to dinner first.
This is his kink, I guess.
Listen, I don't kink shame, I just kink ask why.
So, 13 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
And everybody roll initiative, please.
Okay, here we go.
Using the new dice.
Ooh, the sparkled dice.
This includes you, Anna. So go ahead and roll.
Fuck my life, bro.
Yeah, fuck mine too.
I'm not.
I know.
Danny not here, Mrs. Torres.
21.
It's not a roll.
Is this remind me? INT do I get +4?
No, so your initiative you get +1.
+1.
So I rolled an 8.
That means you're gonna smite the living shit out of her once it's your turn.
Jeez.
Mine too.
So much for
then-
using my
so
third
then I
level
would
spell.
say-
And,
I would say since
It
I'm
is.
level
What'd you
1,
get?
12.
yeah, you
Oh, is that what you got?
Yeah.
Oh
got
shit,
12.
son. It's even worse than me.
Yep.
And
Do you have any?
Eric,
4.
Oh.
Jeez, you all rolled
He rolled a
At least I didn't.
He rolled a
horrible
2.
initiatives. Well,
If I had any inspiration, I would re-roll. But
Yep.
I had my advantage on initiatives.
I was gonna say you have advantage. You still.
I rolled a 2 and an 8.
Oh
Oh,
god!
for fuck's sake.
Wow.
For fuck's sake, Harold!
I wasn't planning to be in a fight during this.
Oh, that was our first mistake.
With a bitch that we killed twice already.
Right? God.
24.
She's more powerful than any freaking hag we fought.
Fuck is her problem?
Everything.
So
Oh,
Us.
she's the human that she's saving.
Ooh, that'd be a
That'd
plot
be
twist.
dark as shit.
But also, I don't see how that'd be possible.
top of the round, Veers, Zabilna, and Anna all are the first ones go.
And they,
Can they do anything?
I was gonna say, what can they
And
do?
they must maintain concentration on this.
Oh, fuck.
Zabilna does say, keep her off of us. Don't let her disrupt the spell. And because it's top of the round and it is Anna's turn, we go back to story here. So,
Last of 3 dialogue.
let's see. Yeah, so go ahead and
Another hit. Only this time I see it while I lay helpless on the ground. This time to my chest.
make your axe attack.
Axe attack. Axe attack.
13. That's a 3.
So everyone takes 1. Okay, and that is their turns. which brings us to Salpig.
Oh, great.
Of course.
So now that it is her full turn, she looks at you, Eric, and her eyes glow red. And she makes 2 more attacks against you.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck did
I
do?
don't like her.
I don't think any of us do.
Does a 27 hit?
What the fuck is this
You
bitch's
know it
problem?
hits.
You know it does.
Yes.
Okay. So...
You didn't have to ask that. You could have just said it hits.
I don't think. I don't know what I want to say. I do, but I
Fuck
don't.
you, DM.
So
Like-
13 points of bludgeoning,
Oh, we?
and then
Now I have to cure wounds on 2 of you?
secondary.
What the fucking
the
shit?
Secondary effect. Ooh, those are bad.
What the shit,
Uh,
Richard?
Secondary effect?
Oh, right, because you feel like...
16 additional bludgeoning damage.
Jesus
Ooh.
Because she got
Are you still alive?
the
Oh
vengeful,
yeah, I'm
the
okay.
vengeful glare on you.
Okay.
About half as good as I was.
Same, bro.
Then I'm as good once as
As
I ever was.
Nice.
I can't believe I remembered that song.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All rise,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
She's gonna stay. She's gonna stay put.
Some
That's
fries,
her turn.
motherfucker.
Alright.
So, Dahlia, you're up.
I'm gonna go fireball this bitch.
Ma'am?
A fireball
sure?
would hit everyone.
Well, shit!
Yeah, I would not recommend Fireball.
Yeah, AoE is a thing.
I'm just saying. I just want to throw a fireball at this girl. Okay.
You are not in melee with her. Hang on, let me double check that, but I think
It's awful close.
that's pretty close.
Mm.
Yeah, I would say you actually are probably in melee. with where
Are
she
those
is.
5-foot squares?
Yeah.
Shit.
So.
Maybe your Staff of Striking?
So there are still spells that you can do, but spells if the spell has like an attack roll, it might be a disadvantage if it's a ranged spell.
Mhm.
So other spells.
Shocking.
Shocking grasp would work.
Shocking grasp?
Yep.
Let me do that. Let's do that.
Cool. So
So
you,
then do I need to.
It's not. It doesn't use a spell slot because it's a cantrip.
Ah!
Yeah,
so
cantrip,
shocking grasp, is that a dex save?
It's
So
A touch. It springs.
you have advantage on attack roll, so it's an attack roll. Is she wearing armor made of metal?
She is not. She's wearing leather.
Dang.
Okay, so you would roll an attack.
So she rolls an
first.
attack. So roll d20.
And add 8 to the d20.
Oh my god.
She rolled a nat 1.
No!
I would say you guys. I'll say just because like this was tumultuous to get everyone here that I will give everyone 1 inspiration.
Okay.
So roll again. You can roll
Rolling again!
Yeah.
I'm using my inspiration right now.
Yay!
Please don't do that again.
Give you a what?
Okay.
Oh my. Oh okay.
So I get to put +8?
Yes.
20.
20. That is.
Hell yeah.
Actually, be able to.
Be so careful.
So damage for shocking grasp is 2d8. Yeah, it'll take a minute, I think, for it to change. So Dahlia, shocking grasp. The damage is 2d8, which are the
butts
the
touching.
diamonds ones.
2.
So yeah, you have d8s. So you, where's your? Oh, they're right here. So here's a d8, and then
I'm waiting. I want to see it myself.
yeah, so it's 2d8.
And what does this do?
That's the damage. So you're adding that up for the damage.
Oh, there she go.
Even though I just rolled 20?
That was for the attack to hit her or not.
Oh, no, I gotta.
3.
Fuck!
I love this kind of shit.
3.
3.
Dumb.
Oh, cool.
Just wait.
Okay.
There's more.
You are caught completely off guard from this person coming out of the shadows, leaping forward and attacking Eric. You reach out, you do make contact, but the contact is not as heavy as you would have liked, so the damage goes through, but it's not as much as you would have liked.
Very rude.
I take it
Because you are
dishwasher, right?
close enough, you would not be,
you find
if
the
you
dishwasher
moved, you
home?
might elicit an attack of opportunity from them.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you would like to move, but just want to make you
I'm
aware.
staying.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Zeretic. Eric, you're on deck.
Thank you on deck.
Zoretic's up? Okay. Okay. So
Fly, fly, fly.
as my so I'm gonna try and get between her and Anna's shadow.
Okay. Just realizing I want to change the view. Okay. So between, so you're gonna step
There's supposed to be some words underneath, but I guess not.
sort of across,
I was supposed to say
So-
I
so-
smite because I care.
Oh,
getting into like melee, like here.
yes.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to pull my sword out and put it up to my face and whisper,
Hell yeah, let's
Ooh.
go.
and it's gonna burst into flame.
Nice.
And then we're going to attack.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
19.
19 hits.
Excellent.
Bitch.
So there's a D8, and then it does 2d6 fire damage. Maybe if I can get a D6 out. Okay. So it does 9 slashing damage, and it does 8 fire damage.
Got it.
Okay, second attack. That's going to be 22.
22 hits.
Same thing. 12 slashing and 7 fire.
Alright. Got it. And you do see as the fire strikes that she definitely recoils from that a little bit. And her eyes turn to you. You.
That's right.
Soldier boy, tell you.
I'm assuming you're not moving away.
Oh hell no! I'm holding my shield up, ready to like
Bring it, bitch.
block any attacks.
You are up.
Okay.
Zab, you're on deck.
Thank you, on deck.
I'll start by pulling out steel.
Mhm.
But at least it's a D.
Might need to be hotter.
And I will simply like whisper, "Let's see what you can do."
And the thing is, you haven't fully attuned to steel yet,
Okay, hasn't been a full hour.
but you do in saying this feel a kind of pride and joy that emanates from the sword and radiates through you.
Ooh.
I need you to
Fuck
read
yeah!
the breaker at some point.
Those dice are so okay. Does it still have its same, I guess, hit and damage if unattuned?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
it still does get the +2. And
Okay. All right. So I'm swinging at Sour Pig. Ooh, yes, please. 28 to hit.
Hell yes. Does a 28 hit?
you're rolling high for this one.
Good. We hate this bitch.
Yeah.
It's currently the only thing in my hands, so two-handed attack.
If I wasn't worried about like destroying everybody else, I would have used a fireball on her a long time ago.
Very fair.
16 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
We like that.
Now,
We love that for her.
I have a
Here.
question.
Yes.
If I now use Green Flame Blade on the sword, that is a cantrip that allows me to attack with the sword. This is my extra attack that I'm using currently.
DM is DMing.
Spells casting.
This is my Raven Flame Blade.
Attacks normal effects, and you cause green fire leaf. Target a different creature of choice. You can see within 5 feet.
This is such a calming candle.
So
I can cause.
yes, I agree. That does say can. I would say it's optional.
Okay.
So yeah, you can send the flame off somewhere else to not hurt others.
Here's my secondary question.
Yeah.
I'm using my extra attack right now.
Yeah.
To cast a cantrip.
Mhm.
Since I have War Magic, and I'm using an attack action to cast a cantrip, am I allowed to follow that with a melee attack?
So the casting is an attack as well, right?
Yes.
So you've had your first attack. This is the casting, which would cause an attack. And then with War Mage, you can also, because you're casting a cantrip, you can also do an additional
Bonus action melee attack.
Yeah, I think that all works. I think that is how that would work.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go, son.
Wow. Whew. that is some coupling of cantrip plus your feet.
This is how
So,
you
like-
Eldritch Knight. This is how you Eldritch
Bill,
Knight.
holy crap. That's
That's
okay.
ingenious.
Yeah.
Who it only took 2 years to get to this point. Built a workable fighter.
Yeah.
Thank you for the sword.
Eric, you did good.
So, okay, casting my Raven Flame Blade, I will attack the creature on a hit. So I get the first hit at Salpig. Ooh. I really want this to work. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Because I don't know their AC currently, but I was thinking maybe a 13 to hit. Oh, better. But 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Great. So now I'll roll this damage and this.
She's wearing leather, so I would assume it's.
So
probably
the way I
15
was reading
plus.
Green Flame
At
hits normal effects, and yeah, so you're only going to get the normal attack because the flame can't also hit her.
At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage.
Yes.
So I'll roll my d10 plus a d8.
Yep.
Okay. And then plus the modifier.
You better show up with the right
D8.
bitch.
Aspirants.
I'll use it probably for coffee when I'm home. So
14.
tea later
Okay.
tonight or something.
Everyone loves a mug. I love getting mugs.
Brandon told you about your.
And then
And
the
then I'll
bonus attack-
swing my
bonus action
blade one
attack.
more time.
Jeez. That's rough.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm feeling beefy now, boys.
Yeah, probably do.
Eric has arrived.
Creator.
I'm gonna enjoy playing that. I'm gonna finish my curve. Take
Yeah.
a break.
Hmm.
So I can get back in.
Oh,
the
shit.
trial.
Oh.
Not great. But that's still... That's 9 for the last
9?
attack.
Okay.
9.
Yeah.
All right. So that was action bonus and any movement or.
No, I think I would provoke opportunity if I did. So, yep, I'll stay where I'm at.
All right, Zab, you're up.
All right. Bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Veers.
Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. So if anyone wants to try to attack him, then they have to pass a Wisdom save first.
This girl ain't wise.
Huh?
I said this girl ain't wise enough. Salpig.
No, she's not. And then with that,
She also really doesn't know Veers. She's really kind of concentrating on like. Eric
She's concentrating on me.
and Red. Yeah, she's.
well,
She
y'all
would
are.
have seen Veers through the mirror, right?
Yeah, but like just in passing, like the her sense of like who's wronged her is really like y'all.
Well,
Bacon
she
Betty.
can... Fucking Bacon Betty, bro.
Bacon.
And then with that, he's going to just put a hand on Veers' shoulder and do Cure Wounds at 2nd level, and because he has Beacon of Hope, he automatically gets the full
Ooh, nice.
amount of healing from it,
Nice.
That's right.
which is 23 points.
Jeez.
Nice job,
that's,
healers.
that's at 2nd level.
Holy
It's like
shit.
23, you said?
23 is at 2nd level for the full amount.
Damn.
That's what a life cleric does, baby!
23 healing. Jeez.
Mhm.
He
That
is-
was Red's
he is
Beacon of Hope, too.
almost back up to full. He's
Hell
like,
yeah.
He's like down by 10.
And that was Red's Beacon of
Yep,
Hope
that,
as
that,
well.
that's combining Beacon of Hope with a life cleric.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that-
And then the blood coming out goes.
I don't think I cast Beacon of Hope yet.
You said you did before any healing takes place.
Well, it's only a 1-minute spell, and I wasn't sure how long this was going to take.
Okay.
So it hasn't.
So-
I haven't cast it yet. Unfortunately,
well,
sorry.
Fuck
So-
you.
Sorry, you have to roll.
Now I have to roll.
Well,
I didn't. I
Hey,
didn't
now we know how
expect
the spell works.
Pig Bitch to attack us. I was waiting for them to come out of the trance, and then I was going to immediately cast it so that it would last.
It's okay.
That's fine.
It's all
Understandable.
good. It's all good.
Any healing is better than none.
That's true. Okay, so not that much. We'll see here.
I've taken it back off and we can...
Okay, 17 instead.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, that's
That's
still
still really
good.
Still
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled real well.
You
so.
did, jeez.
That was out of spite. Like, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Fuck you.
Fine, I'll
We're
fuck it.
doing live!
Oh, fuck it.
Doing it.
Okay, we're doing live.
Alright. Any movement?
Can I get around to kind of like cover Eric's other flank, but still be like within touching distance of Veers, just in case I need to?
So, when you go around them...
Just like jump over.
Yeah, because you don't have a physical body right now.
Nope.
And... Yeah, you want to be like here, like
Yeah.
between Eric and
If
Veers?
I wake
yeah,
up
yeah.
and that bitch is still there, it's
Sweet.
on.
Okie doke. That is the end.
All bunched up. Alright. Let's end.
Don't say it like that.
See, this is what he loves to do. He likes to do this shit.
Fuck you.
So,
Taking my shirt back.
Oh yeah, he's wearing it. I didn't know.
That was like Christmas.
just
gift
so
for him.
it gets on the stream.
I got that one for Christmas. I'm taking it back.
Okay,
Also-
so
It's
back to Veers and Isabella. Anna.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
What?
So Veers, you just hear like, we've gotta, wrap this up quick.
Wrap it up.
Zabilna, you all hear in your minds as she presses outward, just says, "Mother."
Oh.
Yeah, because this
And-
will be interesting.
I was gonna.
Mommy, to quote Jurassic World, Mommy's very angry.
Mommy's very angry.
Okay, Anna, back to your scene.
Another hit, and another. Each swing of the axe quicker and more erratically than the last. But any sense of pain starts to numb completely. My vision starts to fade in and out. I'm dying. Please let this be over. Please.
2 more axe attacks.
Shit. It's 15.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll.
And yeah, go ahead.
And 12.
And then, yeah, just double the...
3. That's 11 points
Oh.
11, so...
total.
3, and 4, I think.
Really?
That last one I was fast.
After I just healed you?
No, it's 4, 4, and 3.
Oh, yes. And actually, Veers will take the 4 on this one, so you just get the 3.
Okay.
Because he got healed.
Yes. Thank you.
I am
Thank you for giving me
1/3 of my health gone.
So, yeah, someone's like, it's almost, she just has to leave.
My eyes. The child's eyes aren't blinking now, but still open, staring. I feel nothing. There's a faint outline my younger self that reaches down to take the porcelain face of the broken doll she was carrying, that I now carry. I see my younger self look up as if there's a noise. That's right. The men are coming. I can barely make out my younger self turn and rush back out the window as darkness presses in from the edges of my vision and things go dark.
And you hear Zabilna say, "Now, pull her back." But we don't quite get to that yet. Into next round.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna try to cheat this sword.
And it is Salpig's turn, and Dahlia is on deck.
Thank you. Why are you so cute? Thank you, Dad.
Oh, he's a baby.
Who's that pretty boy?
He's so silky and soft. I kept saying that at that little snake.
Especially when he's covering his face
Are you
with his
covering your
paw.
face? Are you
She's going to
covering
step forward
your
just slightly
So
and
shy.
make an attack. Her eyes are going to glow red at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm going to make an attack at you.
Okay.
Who's a good kid? He's like, I am.
That's not going to hit. That's a 16.
Nope.
Is it debatable?
And she tries again.
Is it debatable if you're a good kid?
25.
Yeah, that hits.
So
Yeah. Is it
she's
debatable?
tearing at. She's like rushing forward and like tearing at you. And the first reach, you hear this like as her like claws rake across your armor, but it doesn't get through you. The second one, as she's trying to reach, gets inside from the side of the armor. And
Get the bonds. Yeah, get the bonds. Yeah, that one.
Oh, you got me.
How are you?
13.
I know
And
you.
then ooh, that went well in your favor. So 13 and 9 was the second bit of damage.
What kind of damage?
They're both bludgeoning.
They're both bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I actually take 3 less points, I think, because my... Pretty sure I... What is it? Where's my notes? I think it's for my shield. No?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good kitty.
Non-magical bludgeoning is reduced by 3. Okay, so... Actually get to take less than that. Okay, cool. We're good.
Yep. And yeah, let's see, she used her bonus action. Yeah, that's her turn. So Dahlia, you are up. You are still in melee because she only kind of like pressed in.
Yeah, there's not much I can do other than shocking grasp.
Yeah, shocking grasp again? Okay, go ahead
Because
and
everything else is range.
Shocking grasp.
go ahead and roll the attack.
Yep. So D20 first, right?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. 4
So 4 plus 8.
plus 8. So 13.
12.
No, 12.
12.
Sorry, 12.
It doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, and I assume also not going to move.
Nope.
Okay, so turns Reddick, you are up.
So even if I move, that's not going to really much matter for me being able to do
And
anything.
Eric, you're on deck.
Yep, I'm gonna pee before I'm on deck. Oh, I'm on deck. I'm gonna pee off the deck.
That's
I don't have a deck.
The fuck
Please
deck are you?
define deck.
Hold for deck.
Question, are we doing dinner after this, or are we...
Yeah, perfect. Figure out wait.
I wasn't sure if
Go
that
out
was the
or-
plan or if it
or-
was...
Okay, so rolling attack. Natural 20.
Oh my
Nice.
fucking god, let's go.
And we're
man.
also going to activate Branding Smite at 3rd level.
Oh, good
Oh
God.
Jesus.
Well, so real quick. Branding Smite.
Or not Divine Smite, sorry.
Yeah, Divine
I
Smite.
meant Divine Smite.
Yes, yes. You can do that.
I meant Divine Smite, sorry. Because Divine Smite actually gives me more
Yeah,
damage
you can do.
anyways.
Yeah, Divine Smite you can do after effect. But
Yeah,
branding
it's
has
the branding
be
that I
done
have to do before.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. The Divine adds... What is it? Add. So it starts at 2d8, and then it does an additional d8 for each higher than the first. So 2 more d8s on top of that. And then I've got my normal for the attack. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna do just the normal part of the attack first. So 5. So 10 slashing.
Okay.
Here's the radiant damage.
Only
19 radiant.
Jesus.
And then 6 fire.
Okay.
Oh, and then were you doubling that because of natural 20?
No, sorry, you did you not roll double dice?
Oh no, I didn't roll double dice. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, all of those are
Double the double dice. Okay.
Yeah, so you double the dice, but you don't double the modifier.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh gosh, this
Oh no. So like my +5 on my normal, I don't add that basically on top.
Right. So the +5 remains +5.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah. So I think we've done everything except the additional dice. So just do the additional dice and tell me what those are.
Okay, so 7 for the slashing.
Okay.
And so since I rolled 4 for the divine, I get to roll another 4?
Another 4.
Okay. $16.
Okay.
And then the other fire.
Jesus.
7.
Oof, Jesus. Okay.
Second attack.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, that sucks. That's a... Do I want to... I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
To reroll that. Okay, that's a little better. 15.
15 does not hit.
Shit, so our AC is 16. Okay, that's all I can do.
So, return. Eric, you are up.
Would it cost an action to like perceive if, or can you just tell me if Sow Pig appears to be perhaps a husk that is currently just possessed by Baba Yaga's magic?
AKA undead.
Yes.
I mean, her eyes do glow red each time she fixates on one of us.
I would say, I mean, you guys have already interacted with Sapig a number of times. You're already aware she's undead.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get more than that? like some understanding of how it works?
I guess Eric is trying to decipher if this is a herald to what's to come, or if this is herself, like Baba Yaga. Is this the moment that I need to like double down on my actions?
I just realized my damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or fiend.
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
It's fine. We already rolled the dice, so I'll just remember that for the next divine smite if I do it.
But I guess that's also the kind of the game.
You're trying to get insight into if Sow Pig is being controlled by Baba Yaga. Is that the question?
Or someone?
No, you know what? I'll just swing my sword.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult. I was just trying to understand what the question is before I can answer what does it take.
I think also in talking it out, no matter what, there's still probably a Baba Yaga yet to come. So even if Sow Pig is possessed, it's through satellite. And so, you see what I'm saying though? Like, I'm not going to action surge in this moment is essentially what I'm deciding.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much ass do I need to kick?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm swinging with my sword.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
Great.
Hooray!
This is just a normal two-handed attack at the moment. That will be 10 damage.
Okay. And so as you do this, you've seen these like heavy attacks come from Zoretic, and you sort of like whip in beneath and you swing across her, and the attack does the damage, but also you see her pushed back, and in the same moment there is a crash of power in the room behind you, and you feel like a presence of power, and Baba Yaga slams her staff down, and Salpig is caught into these like plethora of strands and suspended
Oh shit!
in the air.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Mommy's mad.
Let's see what Baba Yaga's voice was.
the Rolodex
Yeah,
is
sorry, too many characters. I'm like, wait, which voice is this?
You should put it on like a voice thing so you can listen to it. Before
Right, yeah.
not a bad idea.
Pre-record.
Who is the party crasher here? She's obviously not welcome. And
She's German.
yeah, so yeah, it's supposed to be more Russian. I'm not selling it right now, but Salpig is suspended and held at this point. So. As that all happens, darkness came to you as the child on the ground, closing your eyes. And you hear the franticness in Isabella as she was saying, "Now, pull her back." And as you open your eyes, yourself again in the present. You hold in your arms the blood-soaked corpse
Ew.
of the attack you just experienced in your arms. And there, we're going to take a very quick break.
We have like 20 minutes.
I know.
He has to do something.
He has to go pee.
I do.
So, sadly,
literally like
I put
5
this
minutes
under
less.
boiling water, and all I still get is the D20.
Oh.
What's it supposed to be?
It's supposed to say Paladin in the middle of the dice, and then underneath it, I smite because I care.
Aw.
Sad.
Can you like return it for like a refund or something? Like be like, hey, it's defective. You gave me a defective cup.
You fucking dicks.
Rude. We done with this play, huh?
Yeah.
Did you want the
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna go throw it away.
Let's see.
What are we doing for dinner, Sans? Eric.
I don't know.
Sorry, you have to go see a madrigal.
I'll be eating there.
Fair.
Oh, is it like a
The Beast, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Yep. It's at St. Francis Assisi. It's Dowling's Madrigal. And I believe there's food. I know there's tables. And so
Okay, cool.
I know that we served food at the Johnston Madrigal when I did that in high school.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So, how come you went to Johnston, but your sister goes to Dowling?
I don't know my parents' initial decisions because, like, when we lived in Waterloo, we went to a Catholic school.
Okay.
When we moved, I was in 2nd grade. And that was from Waterloo to Johnston, and then they put me in public school. I don't know if it was just not realizing they could put me in Catholic school or not. But we even moved out to Madrid at one point, and they were like, "Do you want to do you want to go to Granger or Madrid because they're going to be closer?" And at that point, I was like, "I'm like in high school, or I'm about to be in." I was 7th grade, so I guess middle school. I was like, "I've got friends now. I'm gonna open enroll."
I moved to West Des Moines like halfway through high school, and I decided to stay at Johnston.
Yep.
Even though I I would have been going to like
Valley.
Yeah. But I was like, also, there's way too many kids at Valley.
Sure.
Like, because I had 300 in my graduating class, there was 1,000 in theirs.
Oh wow.
And this was back in 2003.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm old.
Well, no, I was more like the
no,
the numbers.
The numbers.
Yeah.
In classes.
I mean, I think we were a class of 500.
Yeah.
In 2011. Damien and I were actually talking just today that I realized I believe I'm the baby of the group at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just a baby.
He's a baby.
What now?
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
How old do you think I am?
Whoa, that's a good
12.
response.
Earlier I told Damien I thought potentially younger than me, if not around the same age.
How old are you?
31.
No, I'm older than you. I'm 33.
Okay.
I'll be 34 soon.
So I am the baby.
Just a baby.
Just a baby.
I'm gonna start
And then
wearing
we
diapers.
called Brandon the grandpa.
Yeah, basically.
And then there's Pop Pop.
Okay.
Hey, you got to hang out with somebody older than you the other day, so you know.
That's true. Yeah.
Because you went and hung out with Howie.
No, it happens from time to time. So, returning to the scene. Anna's back, and she's rough, but alive. But the child in her arms is very clearly not. Zabilna rushes forward to you as you lay the child out on the ground.
I cast Revivify.
Reaches into her cloak and pulls out a diamond and ushers your hand over the diamond, over the child. Quickly now, please.
I cast Revivify. Begrudgingly.
As this is happening, you're all still in defensive of this attack from Salpig, who is now suspended away from you. And you can see as time passes a little bit, she regains the ability to begin regenerating, but as she does, these strands that hold her start picking off little bits, just keeping her at a low level. No, not yet. We're not quite done with you. Just wait. And Salpig is there screaming, I'll kill you! I'll kill you all! As it's picking pieces off of her body as the bits regenerate as it goes.
Ew.
What
Yeah.
makes her think she has the upper hand in this?
So, you cast Revivify.
Yep.
And the wounds on the child close up but remain. The wounds are still there, but they're no longer grievous. And you see the child takes a breath in, and Zabilna reaches into her cloak and pulls out a vial of some of the darkest red that you've seen, but appears to be a healing potion. And very gently and gingerly pours that into the mouth of the child. And as she does, the wounds start to completely close and heal over. And the child begins to rouse. Where? It's okay, child. You're safe. This woman, she gestures to you. You were attacked. You were attacked by a great evil. This one found you and fled and rescued you. And she sort of looks up to you. And Zabilna, hush, you still need to rest. It's okay. And she reaches forward again and lightly taps the child's head.
If only that were a spell in real life.
I know.
Sleep.
Raise my sword.
And TPK.
Sleep now. You will remember that a great evil attacked your tribe and you had to get away. Remember that you were saved, brought here, that you are safe. And she looks back to you. Would you relinquish that now? And she points to the mask. It's not a requirement, just a request. It's not actually yours, after all. And you have something rather far more terrifying at your hip now.
Not one that her kind will know of.
Very well. And she waves her hand and the chime rings again. And a moment later, Giddings comes rushing in. "Is everything okay?" And you hear as the strands are still pulling on Salping.
He's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yes, everything's fine. Don't worry.
All will be well.
Yes, but and Sibylla stands up and takes. Please take the child to her room. Make sure that she
Not
is.
that one.
Make sure that she is well cared for. That any additional healing that is needed is provided. At once, ma'am. Takes the child and exits the room.
See to it that that child stays here.
He kind of looks at you and then looks to Sibylla and then just exits the room.
No, I was saying that to Sibylla.
Okay. She will be at this palace for quite some time.
I don't want her to know any of this.
I've removed most of what happened from her mind already. I will take some care to delve deeper and restructure the memories in the next few days. I won't do any harm, but I will take as much of the trauma away from her as I can.
We had a deal. Where are they?
I will, and Fabiana kind of interrupts. Just a moment, I think we should maybe... Ah! Screams again. Yeah.
Imagine Cartman
I
screaming.
believe we should perhaps deal with this first. Mother, is this one of yours? It's not mine, but it is my magic, yes. And the strands start to pull a little bit taut. And she, Baba Yaga reaches into her cloak and casts out what looks like some dust into the area. And the strands alight and stretch and connect. And the same way that you all, when you visited Sue before, that she said that and you saw the strands of fate connecting you to each other and then off to other places and other people. You see the strands from Salpig connecting to various directions, including to some of you. This one has made vows of vengeance against some of you. She is a revenant. You can kill the body as much as you like. It will come back the next day and hunt you again. Isabella looks at her. Can you take care of the magic? And Baba Yaga looks at her. We can hold her. Magic will run its course, and she kind of looks. I would say another 6 months or so, and then she would be no more permanently. Her spirit released. Or you could do it now. Looks back at Zabille now. I think now is more preferable. And she steps forward, raises her staff. I wish for the spirit of this revenant to be at peace. For the body to return to the grave, and for the soul to return to its afterlife, not to return. And this time, instead of a massive crash, it's just sort of a soft wave that emanates from Zabilla and her staff and presses through the body, the Salpig, and goes completely limp.
I wish.
And then, as it sits there, begins to disintegrate. First, it looks like the body's just falling apart, but as you notice, as it drops, it's like it's ash before it even touches the ground. And it all
Mr. Stark,
just
I
sort
don't feel so good.
it all just sort of
Sad.
emanates away. You said that this wasn't one of yours. No? Skabatha must have found some of my prepared magical items. Probably created it using those. Troublesome creatures.
Well, I'm sure you two are having so much fondness for finding out where this creation comes from. We had a deal. Where are they?
I told you before, I cannot see them presently, and I cannot see them all the time. There is something cloaking them. But I will be watching, and I will contact you as soon as I have their location. What I can offer you is a means to see them there, once you have found them. And she kind of waves her hand, and a monocle that you had tucked into the pouch comes up. This is actually more useful than it might seem. It floats to her. And she draws a line in the air next to her and pulls out this bit of opal and reaches forward and seemingly crushes the opal in her hand and then hovers over it as the various bits of the piece filter down and imbue themselves around this monocle. She clasps her hands over it, and there's a flash of light. And she hands it back to you. This is a monocle of face sight. It will allow you, and I'll add the item to you in just a moment.
Thank you.
It will. Get the stats up real quick. It will act as it has before, gives dark vision, but 3 times a day, as an action, you can see any lies within 30 feet of you. Hidden doors, magic, obfuscated areas.
Fancy.
It won't show you the truth, it only reveals the lie. So it's similar to having 6 seconds of true sight, but you don't see the actual thing, you just see that whatever it is you're looking at is not what it's supposed to be. I can direct you close to where they are, and with this you'll be able to find them, whatever's hiding them, however they've covered themselves. You'll be able to get to them.
And she just remains there silent.
Mother, they actually had a question. I wanted to be certain of this. If they were to keep items, and specifically if they were to keep a body within the room that you have provided them, would those items remain? Yes, everything that would be left in the room that is not a creature, a person, should remain until the casting connection can be done again. You would be able to keep your items there safely. And she, Sibylla looks down at the unicorn horn in her hand and walks a few feet away to a corner where she brings back out the actual rocking horse unicorn.
Rocking horse unicorn.
And looks to the rest of you. I believe we are done with this magic. I would like to return Eladon's horn to him.
Please.
Unless any of you have objection.
No objections here.
It is right.
She takes the horn and presses it slightly to the forehead and brushes her right hand down along the horn, down the side of the face. And you can see the whole rocking horse begins to glow. But right as it gets bright, Sibylla draws her other hand back. And in the flash of the finishing of the spell, the unicorn Eladon is restored. He stands there and stamps his leg, and in Zabilla's hand, there's a broomstick, which he takes and hands to you.
I'm a witch now.
I think you might find this useful. Your friend was using the rocking horse to fly before. This would allow you to do the same.
Nods, takes it.
And you can see Zabilla gets kind of complacent for a moment. Would you walk with me for a moment?
Soon.
Shut
It is 6 o'clock.
I think 6:30 was the stop.
Oh, I thought it was 6 was the start.
Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, I should be a little longer.
And she turns with you and sort of begins. Well, she turns with you back to the group. And so I will return momentarily. And as she walks down the hallway, there's a little tap of her staff, and that bubble of silence is created around the two of you.
Okay.
There's a unicorn just standing right there.
Yeah. So I'll get to that in a second. As you're sort of walking down the hallway together, what is it that you would like?
I have not thought about this.
You don't have to play coy. I know that you've wanted to set out on your own for a while.
I have. I've somewhat enjoyed my time with the group, but I do long for independence.
And she kind of looks over her shoulder for a second. I believe that your grandmother intends well.
Does she?
But it still remains to be fully seen. If the worst should come from her, I believe I am strong enough to stop her. My powers have grown substantially more than hers.
If it were to come to that, I don't want to have you be alone to do that task.
And if it were to come to that, I would need to be alone. If she can get easy access to you, if she can threaten you here, the things that I would need to do to stop her, I would have to hold back against. This group seems rather intrepid and rather impressive.
They are trustworthy.
Wow.
It may suit both our purposes for you to travel with them for a while. You could see all the new things that you've been curious about. And I could know that there are those around you that would work to protect you, while also knowing that you are not beyond her reach, but that it would take effort enough that I would notice before it would be a problem.
And what if it comes to you needing my help?
I will keep in touch. We'll talk. I'll let you know how things are progressing. If If it comes to a fight between us, I don't think there will be much warning, but I will let you know as quickly as possible.
Very well. I will continue to travel with the group. If they will have me, of course.
Nah.
I get the sense that they've taken a liking to you.
You don't hear any of this
I know.
shit.
I know.
It's a sad truth that the magic of Prismeer would no longer protect you here, as you are no longer a child. It is hard. It was always hard for a mother to fully realize that, but it's a bit more direct in terms of magic.
It's quite alright. You have taught me how to be strong.
And that you are.
What of the child that we just rescued?
She will be protected by the magic of Prismeer for quite a while. And I will keep eyes on her, but send her elsewhere from this palace. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
She kind of gestures and the two of you return.
What was that about?
It's just a mother-daughter talk.
It's beautiful.
If
Really
you all
beautiful.
don't mind, I would really like to continue to travel with you all. For the time being.
Are you sure about that?
Your funeral.
Well, I don't know if we've got any room right now. Okay, you can come in. It would be nice to have another.
I'm not saying no. I am asking why.
I wish to explore more of the world, and I have wanted to do it independently for a very long time. But I feel that I would feel more comfortable doing it with a group, especially since I'm so new to the outside world.
That's fair enough.
I personally think we need a few more people in this group.
Could certainly use some more firepower.
There may, however, come a time I will need to return. But for now, that is not my concern at the moment.
And I'm for it.
Yeah.
Certainly proven your worth as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
Eric.
Fireball bitch up the stairs.
Yeah!
No, what am I gonna do?
So, she can eat fireballs. I'm good.
Saunters over.
Oh, Lord.
This is initiation.
I place my hand on your shoulder.
This is, yep.
And I say, welcome to the Fates.
Roll credits.
And I fireball into the air.
And I'm just imagining, sitting aside.
Poking food again.
If you would all permit me an hour, I will complete the spell on your lost friend. I believe there's someone else you wish to speak with before going. They should be arriving in the courtyard shortly. I will meet all of you there once the spell is completed and you're ready to return.
Oops.
Someone else. Someone else.
Elcord.
God, no.
Wait, is it the owlbear?
That's exactly what
I'm like, why is she?
I was about to look at your sweater.
Scratch?
Juniper.
No, it's the prince. He's back. No.
Ew.
I want the animal, please.
Nope, no animals for you. I guess I'll make my way to the courtyard.
Make my way. That was kind of a chord.
Sort of. Making my way.
Where's the baby? I would like to see.
I would like to see the baby.
Baby.
Even I'm not gonna lie when you're like, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just like,
Because well, goodness gracious.
Scusi?
My voice doesn't crack like that in a hot minute.
How was Azumi Sushi in Clive?
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never been.
I would say it was good sushi. The benefit was it was a lot of sushi. Because it's all you can eat for $30.
Oh, that's awesome.
Damn.
And they just have you like check mark on the menu, and so it's kind of family style, I guess, in a large group. And they brought us a boat about this long,
Jesus,
like this wide, with sushi.
Well, I usually spend $30 when I go
There
get
you go.
sushi.
Yeah. But you got to walk away actually full. So
Yeah. I will,
No, that might not be a bad idea for dinner.
it's good. It's good stuff.
So
Good
you all walk
appetite.
outside and are in the courtyard, sort of waiting for a moment, and
Give me the baby.
a few minutes later.
Anna's like literally like bouncing on the balls of her feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Juniper,
Juniper, Junie Jupe, Junie Jupe, Junie Jupe.
And just like that.
There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Ah!
There's our baby! There's my boy!
New to this.
Or girl!
Father, help!
Father, help!
Oh no, my
I
boy!
forget, do you always have to speak with animals, or you need
Yes.
to cast it?
I
It's a-
have to cast it, but
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was something you had to cast or. So as it enters, you sort
I'm
of
casting that right
you're
now.
sort of,
That sounded like a Jurassic Park.
It said owlbear noises.
and you are all still linked. So if you allow it, people can understand the owlbear through you as well.
No.
No. Okay.
Oh,
Wow, and I thought we were a team.
right?
That,
So
no.
The three of us.
I can tell you what it says, but you can hear it.
Fine.
Ah.
Bitch.
Maybe someday. Not right now.
You don't
That's
get
true.
any of my doorknobs
Listen.
anymore.
Not a euphemism.
I guess it
Oh.
can be.
good to see you. I'm glad to see you still alive.
And you as well.
Is everything okay? Is everything good?
The monster that attacked your master has been dealt with. It is no more.
You're safe again. Thank you. Sibilna?
She has returned. All is well. I have a request for you.
Request.
We will be leaving this realm soon. And with no one to look after you, I wanted to ask, and she pulls out some of the bird meat, which hopefully isn't an insult. If you would like to join us, we could keep you safe. And she hands it out.
And Juniper looks at you, and you get a sense that they're very touched.
Don't you say
And
No animal companion for you.
Don't you say Don't you say but.
they're very touched. I would like to see you again someday. But, and it kind of turns its head.
Oh, he's a bud.
And
Oh!
There's a baby.
I'm
Juniper Jr.
I'm not the one who needs taking care of. And kind of like ushers to his child toward the meat from you, and the child kind of like very slowly, it's kind of like walking around its like legs and everything.
You smell very delicious,
Yeah.
but I will not bite you.
Is okay. They're good. You can trust. And it kind of slowly comes forward and very trepidatiously accepts the meat from you and then kind of pulls back toward Juniper.
I take 1 point of cuteness.
I must do my duty to raise this one. But maybe when they are grown, I will come find you.
If that is what you wish.
It is what I must.
And Anna Googles how long it takes for a baby. May I? And I want to offer to potentially pet said baby.
And it kind of tucks back a little bit.
I would get on like
but the Juniper kind of like leans out and kind of like ushers it more towards you, and feeling reassured, it slowly moves forward and kind of ducks its head under your hand.
It's so cute. Little gentle scratches.
The rest of us in the back just go like, oh.
I'm just standing here like this.
And what's your name?
I'm allergic to owlbears.
Locus.
Lucas?
Locus.
Locus.
I thought you said ruckus.
That works too.
Rucker Howard.
What a happy family.
It's quite the name.
You all spend a little time being introduced and allowing the Albert Cub to be playful with all of you.
Oh, yay.
Which allows the hour to pass. And Zabilna returns, and she's holding what looks like a rather large gemstone. And brings over to you, and as she sets it down, you can see within it there is a what you would think to be rather small body of cutlass inside. The body will need some time to grow. But the gemstone will grow with it, and it will keep it protected until you make your choices of what you would prefer to do.
Just silently take the gem.
I was gonna say that this is all you, buddy.
Okay, I walk up and I thank you, and I take the gemstone and I place it in my hole.
And it's, I would say the gemstone's about like torso sized, roughly.
Okay,
It's you know,
so it's
yay big. So you can see it's cutlass. It's got some growing to do still.
It's just a babe.
Do I need to sit on it at all?
And Villa kind of tilts her head. No. No.
So it was like, you're a fucking idiot.
It's like, daughter, I don't want you guys. I don't want you going with this guy anymore.
She does turn to you. Are you wearing a mask at the moment?
Yes.
Would you please put that away for just a moment before you leave?
Don't look. And she'll just take the mask off.
And Isabella kind of alters her cloak a little bit, and the child steps around from behind her.
Oh, great.
Thank you. She's kind of clutching to Isabella. You're all prepared.
I'm kind of looking at what the bill look like. I'm like, thanks.
Does the unicorn have anything he wants to say? We just kind of left him.
Sorry, yes. Sorry, we'll kind of retcon back real quick. The unicorn, Eladon expresses that he was basically aware most of the time that he was frozen.
So the whole time,
and profusely,
was right.
and profusely thanks you all for not only freeing him but also for protecting the land and returning Isabella to power. Mm-hmm. But is also quite eager to return to its mate,
of course,
at the lake. And so, thanking you graciously, taking your leave, sets out.
I don't have to get ridden by these people ever again.
Give Lumi our best.
Well, so if you are ready, Isabella ushers you in to step into the circle. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I just want to take you.
No, I'll die for you.
I'll probably take one last look and say goodbye, Mother, or something like that. Since
goodbye, Mother, or something like that.
Something like that. Look longingly at the place that I know, and
are those guys still in the tent debating between Jam and?
It seems like some of them have left because it's been like another night since all that for them, and but there are interestingly if you kind of glance in, some new people sitting and waiting within the tent, and you also notice the sign no longer has your name on it.
Mm-hmm. Because she took it off.
So, but she also loves you and be in touch. And she raises her staff and she mutters a few words very much under her breath that you're not quite able to hear, and then brings the staff down, and around each of the stones around the circle begins to alight, and there's a press of power and everything goes white, and then you find yourself elsewhere, and that's where we'll come back next time.
Hooray!
Yay!
F you, Faye, I'm never coming back here. Worst hospitality ever.
This is like the clapping and
We're trying to see who gets the last clap.
Like hang in there, guys.
I thought you were clapping on 1 and 3 and being.
Your man looks like he claps on 1 and 3.
Oh, that's a bad insult.
It's a music insult. You're devastated right now.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, dear.
That was fun and traumatizing. I'm sorry.